Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, hello to my honeys, my beauties, my royalty. How are you guys doing? And yeah, if my haters are listening, yeah, haterade is delicious. Yes, it is. But petty is more delicious, and that's what I'm preparing. Oh, Anna Kasparian. And it's really sad because like eight, or I'll say 6 to 8 years ago, I was watching the Young Turks like nobody's business. But I'm sorry. I haven't even gone through all of my intros because one, check out my Patreon. I had it in the last episode and in several episodes. I have my evidence, my proof, either links to the Patreon or just literally the photos themselves. And I have so many more photos I need to upload, but I am trying to finally get the candle and the greeting cards and the novel and the children's books and all that stuff up. Yes, I'm a busy woman. This disabled black woman who it seems like Anna Kasparian would not really like, just like the president. She has a lot in common with the president lately, but okay, I'm going to start on that. I'm going to be petty in a minute. But just know I am the handicapable black woman. I talk dating nightmares, employment nightmares, medical nightmares, a whole lot of nightmares because my life has been a lot of a nightmare. And I thank goodness, thank you to karma, God, Jesus, black baby Jesus, and yes, that I have studied and learned from a lot of the things that have happened to me. And all of the people who accused me of lying or they deceived me, backstabbed me. Yeah. Especially the no good, stupid, idiotic, poorly educated bigots. Yeah. But thank goodness I'm an author, and thank goodness I need character names, especially for villains and people that, yeah, let's just say I'm petty. Okay, so this episode is about Anna Kasparian and the Young Turks, and that's like the frustrating part because they have great people on the Young Turks, and then they have like Shank and Anna. Those people, like I was saying, I like 6, 7, 8 years ago, I was watching them all the time while I was working on grad school. Well, no, okay, even oh yeah, this is like even years and years ago. Well, okay, I'm not that old, but yeah. Anyway, it's like I was watching them sometimes while I was working on grad school papers and homework and things. And it's like while I was working on my novel or the first draft of the first novel and like working on my some of my children's books ideas and like I felt like it was a channel where I'm like, wow, it was confirming that I am not a Republican, that I have been brainwashed from the church, that a lot of the racism and a lot of the things and the hatred and things that was going around me I was not making up, which is another. I'm like, like I heard some stuff happen to Anna, but then it was frustrating because the Anna was like, yeah, and after I said what happened to me, the black people acted like. Part of me, I'm like, just like a lot of black men need to go to therapy because we've been watching what's been happening lately. She needs to go to therapy. I said it. I don't care. She needs to go to therapy. Okay. Because she has a nerve to try to act like white people are going through the same mess as black people and people of color and women and disabled, like, because specifically she mentioned black disabled women. And I mean, part of me was just like, why didn't you just throw out LGBTQ black woman who is disabled? I mean, why, I mean, is it three strikes you're out or like four, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because it's like she was just trying to point out like one of the like smallest demographics of people without like including LGBTQ for some reason. But so yeah, that's why I'm going to be a little petty today, because the way she was talking and acting, like white people are the ones that are like the racism is going against, when I'm going to be showing you different pieces of proof that show otherwise. Because okay, and I've said a lot of these things before, some of you guys are going to be like, oh, why does she keep mentioning these certain stories? Because they relate to so many things. With African American history, a lot of you guys want to erase it, which is, oh, another thing. If Anna wants to say that white people are being treated the same, why are they not deleting some of the white history? Oh, I mean, well, they don't teach how the white people were feeding black babies to the alligators, crocodiles, and stuff back in the day. They don't give the specifics about the sundown towns of what the white people did to the black people. I mean, yeah, whenever it came to the white people being the villains, I mean, they might hint at what happened, but they won't give specifics. But then at the same time, they tell us as a country it wasn't that bad, because you didn't give all the details. And you keep banning our books that tell and teach people what it was really like, and even the fiction stories with black main characters. Oh, you don't want that either, because you don't want to create empathy. Because if people read characters that are different than themselves, and that includes, like, oh yeah, the Bible, they teach that white people are in the Bible and that all the people in the Bible are white. So that allows them power and authority. But yeah, it's like they skip over the verses that describe what he looked like. You know what I mean by he, yeah. But yeah, anyway. And then even on Fox News, they, for 1 minute they say they don't see color. 1 minute they want to quote Dr. Martin Luther King Junior, yeah, But then they want to say Santa is white and they have a problem with a black Santa. And but then they want to say they don't see race. And then with Black Lives Matter, they said it was racist and everything like that. But then if you look at a lot of the stories, like about police and who they arrest, how they arrest, and everything like that, and then how long judges put black men in prison compared to the same sentence of white men, you will see that black men a lot of times end up like 1.5 times, 2 times, 3 times as long for the same situation. So it's either white or money. Because yes, like I'm not gonna, I'm gonna talk about that football player, gonna talk about that no good, just in my opinion, of course, that no good, idiotic, sexist, just jerk of a football player who wanted to make sure his ex-girlfriend didn't make it to the police station, so he rammed his car into her. See, I'm sorry, that's just, but then men keep getting mad at women when we say we choose the bear. Okay, it's gonna be a different episode, but that just pisses me off. Okay, so but yeah, throughout this episode, look at the articles, look at the proof that I'm providing. Because with the farmers meeting that was early 2026, might have been like, no, it was early 2026. How come they didn't allow the two black farmers? They not only didn't invite, they didn't allow the only two black farmers into the what turned out being an all white farmers meeting, and they blamed it on DEI. And then who do they keep saying? What do they keep saying is ruining the blood of this nation? What do they keep saying is ruining the army and different facets of this country? Diversity. But are they talking about white people? No. They're talking about everybody but white. Like, what demographics have the orange man put down? Every demographic but white people. But then Anna wants to act real stupid. In my opinion, she's an absolute idiotic, stupid bigot. Okay? I don't know what's changed about her. I don't like it, and I don't care for her. Because it's like, she has the nerve to, and especially, she doesn't even know what the definition of racist is, honey, get your words right, because you mean either bigotry or something like that, or because racism is based off of power, and the white man has always had the power. Because also remember that one nonprofit, they were raising money for like black women especially, but also people of color, women who are starting their own small businesses, to give them grant money so that they can start businesses, because it's so much harder, not only for women, but black people. So black women, it is who we are, like a percentage of a percentage. But then white men went and took it to even, I think, a higher court. At first, the nonprofit won, but then the white men had so much money, they're like, no, no, no. And the next level, it was conservative. And then they lost. Yeah, yeah. But then Anna wants to act real ignorant and act like, you know, yeah, and she's so. And so, yeah, I'm probably going to have quite a few episodes with this. Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to try to keep it to this one and then stop, because she has been really, even those guest shows, she was on that, like the conservative, bigoted version of The View, and she was co-star or co-hosting with that one ignorant fitness woman who has an adoptive black daughter. Yeah. I've seen some interviews with her, and oh, she's so ignorant and poorly educated, and the thoughts that, or the way she words slavery and things like that. And I'm like, Anna wants to co-host with ignorant people like this. She's telling us who she is. With that, I was like, well, at the beginning, she was kind of like she wasn't telling us, but then slowly but surely she was telling us, and especially now, she is more bluntly than ever telling us. And I'm disgusted. And it's to a point where now my ex's mother might like her, because she kept telling me to listen to Candace Owens. And now Anna Kasparian sounds like Candace Owens. So it's like, you know what? She needs to co host with Candace Owens now. Yeah. They would be like two peas in a pod with the ignorance and the terrible things that come out of both of their mouths. You can call them like double conservative trouble or whatever. You know, it's like, I mean, that's just off the, like, but yeah, it's like I can come up with something better. But anyway, it's just disgusting and terrible. And just when the orange man said black jobs, he didn't say any other jobs. He said black jobs. I mean, and part of me just wants to know, like, is she really this dense? She can't be this dense and just naive and just despicable. I mean, she can't be. She can't be, but yeah, she is. She is, but yeah, you know. And when it comes to even the Doge situation and how those guys like narrowed down what grants and what money was going to be, canceled out or taken out, and they were told to look up black. Why were they told to look up black? They didn't look up white. They didn't cancel any of the white ones. And then when it comes to childbirth, how come African American women are 3 times as likely to pass away? How come? But then they don't want to do studies. They don't want to do research on that. And how come we have like the river of like, I mean, it's like the cancer belt. If you don't know about the cancer belt, look it up. I've talked about it several times, but You have so many African Americans living near the cancer belt and they want to move, but no one wants to buy those houses. They have no way to escape. And a lot of them are getting cancer. And so now they no longer can afford their health, but then they can't really afford either their housing or anything that would be able to keep them stable. And so now they're stressing over their health, their house, and how to get away. And it's just despicable. But it's like, and yeah, that was by an orange man appointed judge. It was by a orange man appointed judge. ICE, the Supreme Court allowed them to go by race. Like she wants to talk about this reverse racism and garbage like that. Okay, but they're not looking for white people. They're not looking for white people when they pull people over. They've been doing what they've been doing from the beginning. It's like she acts like she forgot that the our police, America police, started off as, if you've been listening, you already know, the slave patrol. That was our original. That was our original. And so just hearing Anna's ignorance is disgusting. And just thinking like so many people are listening to her. And now it's like she's going to so many more conservative people and stuff. So now some people who might be in the middle might be swinging more conservative now. And I mean, that's kind of scary because I'm like, if it was that easy. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if it was a trick. Because, like, both of them with Anna and stuff, they didn't talk like this like 8-10 years ago. No. They sounded like they had a heart, a soul, a brain. Yeah, oh wow. I guess they should end up on the Wizard of Oz. And they need to just check off all of the above or whatever. But it's just to a point where with everything we have to fight for, and being a black woman with a disability, she has no idea what I have to fight for and how people judge me and put me down and like just devalue me. They don't think much of me just because. It's like conservatives say they don't look at color, but once they need to hire somebody, once they need to date like when they want to date somebody, yeah, yeah, no, they'll start like they can't say they don't see color then. No. When you start telling them about the history of this country, they don't want to talk about the drowned cities, the massacres, Black Wall Street, and they don't want to talk about how they release dogs on and let the dogs bite black people, and then the controversy over black hair and natural hairstyles, and how a lot of black women ended up with cancer because of the perms and the chemicals just so they can try to go to work and live up to the beauty standards. But white women don't have to fight for the Crown Act. Black women. It's like, Anna will never understand. And she tries to, she says the lighter complexion. Girl, you mean white? Shut up. See, it's like she tries to not sound racist. She tried, like, I wonder if she typed that in AI. How can I not sound as racist while being racist? Like, yeah. I mean, is it like Family Feud? What was the number one answer? What was on the board? Really? Come on now. And the fact that even with the farmers that we have in America and with the white Africans that came over, some of them are firing black employees so that they can hire the black they're firing the black African Americans so they can hire the white Africans and pay the white Africans higher wages than they did the African American. And then also, if you don't know the history of the expressways and the highways and how the expressways and the highways affected job employment for African Americans, there is so much history, and then so many people get so upset and mad when people like Biden try to at least, fix or like resolve in some way or fashion. And it was going to take time, but once the orange man got in office, he reversed everything. He reversed everything because he does not like us. Anna will never like. I mean, she's the same one who's the light skin girl. Shut up. It's like she's so ignorant that like. And the thing I'm like, she hasn't always been this ignorant. Was it a facade? Did she have to like play a role because she knew that's how she was going to be able to make enough money so that one day she could backstab us? It's like, did she know that the African American community would probably listen to her if she showed more progressive views and even showed some like situations that had racism in them? But the other sad thing is there are some good hosts on that channel. A lot of them left though, and I wish I could get a list. Like, I might even ask AI, can you list all of the people that used to be on the Young Turks? Because there's that one black, I think he was a mayor. Yeah, he was amazing. And he was still doing like the whole Rashad Richie channel for a while. But I think, I think one of the hosts said something to him and he was like, no, I'm good. And then there was the sweetheart, like she is trans. She was in the army. She was so smart. I adored her. Like every time I saw her, I'm like, oh, that's my homegirl right there. Like if I ever could meet her, I would love to have brunch with her. And then there was the one host that now she has, like, she still has a YouTube channel, but she plays kind of like the scary or startling video games. She was pretty cool too. And there's a few others that were just amazing and yeah. But yeah, I still watch Rashad Richie and oh my gosh, that young woman that he has on the show, like a lot of days and stuff. Oh, she is amazing, and she's petty. I love her. Yeah, yeah, she's the kind of girl where you're like, yeah, let's go shopping and then go get lunch. Yeah, she's kind of one of those. Yeah, she's cool. And then the guy who runs the sports, yes, like he started his own channel too, which I think is really, really smart. Like over the last few months, he started like throwing out hints. I've got my own channel. I'm going to be doing interviews. I'm like, yep, do that because you might need an escape plan because these people are really showing themselves and starting to look really conservative. So yes, do what you got to do. And let's see. Oh, I don't swear much. So I'm going to say the witchuation room, but yeah, you know what I mean. Fran, I think her name is Fran. She is amazing. I think she is how I found the Young Turks because she used to have her own series where each episode was concentrated about a specific political issue, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I watched every single one probably 2 or 3 times each. And so I was really sad when it left. But then when I started seeing her on the Turks, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. She's on it. She's amazing. And so since she was on it, I think she's the reason why I started watching. And now she has her own show and she's doing interviews and things, and she's doing the comedy scene. And yeah, I really like her too. Oh, dang it, I forgot his name. It's that really cute black guy. He has like the middle of the day show, and usually like he like co-hosts with the other. It's kind of like vanilla and chocolate together, like let their forces combined. They're adorable and like they're on topics and everything like that. But he has dreads, the black guy. Yeah, it's like, but it's like the way he like goes through the materials, like he's like, to me, I'm just like, can we just clone you, or can you have a channel where you teach some of these men how to be men? It's like, can you educate them on how to actually use their brain? I mean, yeah, we need your help because a lot of these no good conservative red like pill, like no, no, okay. It's like, can you do that? Okay, because there's this couple, there were a few episodes where he was going hard, and I'm like, yes, yes. It's like, okay, okay, yeah. It's like he's really getting to this one, so it's like, and I have been thinking about creating an episode where I show all of the amazing blue pilled guys, because I think, like, yeah, we need to share their videos and share their perspectives, because right now it's a lot of the men that are just, I mean, but as you can tell, it's some of the white women too. And she will say she's Armenian, but you're white passing. It's like when you walk around, no one's ever gonna be like, "Oh, you're Armenian." Like, no, they're gonna say you're white. And when you fill out an application, when you fill out anything that has to do with the SAT or even a survey or anything like that, which of them do you check off? You don't check off black. we all know that's, you know. So it's like, which one do you check off? But at the end of the day, I mean, there's just been so much racism that, like, in my mind, I'm just like, okay, I know I've talked about so many of these things before. And again, like, even with Doge, that gets on my nerves because they fired so many African American women. And when people bring that up, they're like, oh, who cares? Make them get another job. And if they can't find another job, if they don't deserve another job, or then they should do this or they should do that or whatever. But then at the same time, look at what they're doing with nursing degrees and demoting them with like their level and stuff. It's like, so that you can't be able to get the type of student loans. But then a lot of the people who are like going into those careers were black women. Like, so many of the things interfere and hurt black women. But then she has the nerve to say that it's reverse racism. Girl, bye. And I hardly covered the disability part, but picture all of that and a disability. Picture all of that and going into an interview, and then they don't have an elevator and you're trying to go up there, but then when you do, you're tired. My legs are tired, I'm exhausted, but I'm there. But then they're like, oh, you need to go get fixed, and or, oh, you have no business working, just live off the government. But then the government says, oh, you must be lazy, you must not want to work. And then I try to start my own business, but then especially Republicans tell me, what are you doing trying to start a business? Oh, you're disabled. What can you do? What do you know? What ideas do you have? It's like, you have no idea how it is to be a black woman with a disability. You have no idea, and you will never comprehend that. And it's so frustrating. And once I end this episode, I'm probably going to be like, oh, yeah, this and that. And what about this? And so I have so many episodes catch up because I've talked about so much more. And it's going to continue, because don't forget what the Supreme Court just did to our vote, to black people. not white people, black people. And look who's celebrating white people. Thank you for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.